Welcome back. Health inspectors found a new round of kitchen violations in some of our Valley restaurants.
Here's Jason Berry with tonight's all-new Dirty Dining.
No paper towels at a hand wash sink. Food kept past its discard date. That's just a taste of the violations inspectors uncovered at Valley restaurants this week. Donalicha Mexican Kitchen at Indian School Road and 43rd Avenue in Phoenix. 4 major health code violations. An employee handled floor mats, then food containers. No paper towels at a hand wash sink. Cooked beans not cooling properly. Chili rellenos and lettuce not date marked. The Hub Grill and Bar on Sossaman Road off Baseline in Mesa. 4 violations. Raw breaded chicken stored on top of raw fish. Black organic growth in an ice machine. Food debris buildup on a meat slicer. Onion dip kept past its discard date. The Living Room Wine Cafe and Lounge on Queen Creek Road in Dobson and Chandler. 4 violations. No paper towels at a hand wash sink. Raw chicken stored behind ground beef. Food debris on a can opener blade. Bolognese sauce not kept at the proper temperature. And the place with the most health code violations? It's a tie. AZ Fine Grill at 54th Street and Ray Road in Chandler, and the Hillside Spot on Warner Road off 48th Street in Phoenix. Both had 5 major violations. AZ Fine Grill had no certified food manager on duty, a pan of raw beef stored above cooked pork, a dishwasher not cleaning properly, a cutting board not washed after cutting shrimp on it, first aid creams above a prep table. The Hillside Spot had an employee coming to the kitchen handling dishes before washing his hands. A box of raw bacon over ready-to-eat foods. A cutting board put away with salsa on it. Cooked corn stored in water for an hour. And cream cheese frosting sitting at room temperature. The restaurant is now on notice to clean up or could face legal action. Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.
All right, let's go through the restaurants on the Dean's List. These are restaurants with perfect scores. The Riot House on Saddleback and Camelback in Scottsdale. The Better Buzz Coffee at Val Vista and Williamsfield in Gilbert. The Mango Rabbit Boba at Apache and Dorsey in Tempe. A couple more here. The Time Capsule Bar and Grill at 35th Avenue in Northern in Phoenix. The Florencia Pizza on Camino del Sol and R.H. Johnson in Sun City West. And the Explicit Show Club on the Dean's List on Glendale and El Mirage in Glendale.